content on this channel is for entertainment and educational purposes only. We are, not a financial advisor, and nothing shared here should be considered financial advice, investment guidance, or a recommendation to buy or sell any financial instrument. All trading involves risk, and you should always do your own research or consult with a licensed financial professional before making any trading or investment decisions. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Use the information here at your own risk.
Hi guys, welcome back to the live replay of EURUSD. So this is going to be for the 20th of August 2025. So let's move forward, let's get started. Okay, there's the Asian session. Oh, wait. The reason why I want to wait is exactly because of this, right? So let's just quickly do a replay back to here. Right, so what are we looking for? We're looking for a break or retest of the low of the Asian session, or a break and retest of the high of the Asian session. So when price does this, waiting for price to do this, and we buy. That's our entry model. So now, if we want to look for a buy, we can wait for something like this. Alright. So let's move forward. Price immediately tested the low of the Asian session, which means that this is now a valid point of reference that we can make use of, because there is a fair value gap here. So if price close above this, it creates the IFVG, and it will automatically break the new, or it will break this high, right? So first of all, we got the break the session high or low, which we have here. Now we need an IFVG and the break the new 5-minute high. Right, let's wait. Which we get here. Perfect. So I need to mention something. If price now goes and taps this high, then the setup is invalid. Then we can't really look for a retest buy move anymore. Then we will have to wait until it makes a new 5-minute reversal and look for a sell. So just bear that in mind for future reference. Let's just move forward. So what are we looking for? We can use this low or this low for the fib retest, which is here in our entry model, at least 50%. So what are we looking for here is, let's do this. There's our buy. I'm going to extend my original stop loss to here. Alright, because that's the low of the session. That's so close to this low. And then I'm going to add rule number 5, which is 30 points to the low. I'm going to aim for 1 to 1.5 risk reward. Alright, so before we proceed, let's see what is here on the 4-hour chart. So what do we have as points of reference? We have this area here that can count as resistance. And we have this inverted fair value gap that can be counted as resistance. Right. And on my personal account, I have a entry model where I look for the order block, the closest order block to the stop loss level, and then I enter off that. And that's basically on the 61.8 level. Let's do that. And then we aim for 2 risk to reward. Alright. So let's see what price does. A little bit there. Right. Price actually taps us in this trade. Comes down and taps us into this trade as well. So this is on my small personal account that I aim for 1 to 2 risk to reward, and this one is on my prop firm account, which I aim for 1.5 risk to reward. Let's move forward. As you can see, price basically hit that 2 to 1 risk to reward take profit, but let's just give it some time. And it hits our take profit on our prop firm account as well. Well done. Alright, so we have our 1.5 here. And we have our 2 here. So currently it's basically a profitable week. Well done. Let's move forward. Price hit the 4-hour IFVG resistance area, as well as this order block. So let's wait. So here's the start of the New York session. So what are we waiting for? We're waiting for, if we want to sell, we're waiting for a test of the high of the London session. Now we wait for something like this, or just somewhere higher, or just testing off this area here. But we'd have no points of reference. So what do I mean by that? We don't have a formation where there's a fair value gap involved. We actually do have it here, but it's inside the London session. There we go. So if price close below that level, which it did, it went up to retest this area, and this could have been a sell, but we have not taken out the London high session yet. So this would have been a good trade, but it's not according to our rules. Would have taken something like this. Price retest that at 30 points. Aim for 1 to 1.5. And you would have hit take a profit easily. But because I stick to my rules, I don't make use of the entry model inside the previous session, this trade was invalid for me, and that's why I did not take that trade. So let's just move forward, right? We are still waiting for price to tap the high of the London session, and we stop looking for trades at 3 PM New York. We're also waiting for price to get here to the bottom of the London session, right? Because if price gets here, we can wait for a reversal and the buy. Let's just wait. Okay, so price never came back to the top. Came very close a few times now. There we go. All right. Price tested this, right? What are we waiting for now? We are waiting for a low to be broken, right? The only low that I can see here that is a point of reference for a sell is this one. The problem is that we haven't closed below that low. See that? We haven't closed below that low, which means that we cannot use this. We can only use it as an entry model once price starts closing below it. There it closes below for the first time, so what are we waiting for now? We are waiting for a retest and a sell, right? So price to come, retest this area, at least 50%, and then sell off. Let's do this. Price never came back to that level, which is very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. So let's say, for instance, let's just think for one moment. This candle did close below this level, right? Let's just think for one moment. Price did do that. What would we have done? We would have used that, or that level, as our fib. We would have entered here. $68, $98, 1.5, aim for 1.5 at least. And we would have hit our TP. Beautiful setups that day. Very beautiful setups. Unfortunately, this setup didn't work because it was not, the entry model was not in the new session. So we could have had this sell if it was, and we also could have had this sell if the entry model was more proper. So we actually technically had 3 possible setups for the day, which I took the one I took in the London session, which was perfect, and then the other 2 during the New York session. So what more could you want from EURUSD? In any case, so that's it for the day. Thank you so much for the backtesting with me. Thank you so much.